So I received an email asking if I had any kind of video footage showing what the light output was of this product. So this is a short product review of the USB powered Luminoodle bias lighting strip sold by Power Practical on Amazon. So this is how I currently have my TV set up. It's a 50-inch Samsung Plasma, and at the moment I'm standing roughly about 11 feet away. And the room is being lit by natural light coming through a large bay window on the left hand side, and on the right hand side we have some soft light coming through a patio glass door. And I want to make sure everybody's clear. None of the images here have been altered in any shape or form. What you see here is what the camera originally captured. I haven't done any kind of changes in Premiere to adjust the lighting. And in case you care, the wall itself is a light tan color, and it does a really good job of reflecting any of the natural light, except for here behind the TV where the two bookcases kind of create this cave effect, which darkens the area up a lot. I'll go ahead and turn the TV so we can see how it's attached. Now, the product's described to cover up to a 60-inch TV, and mine's only a 50-inch and it doesn't make it all the way around it. Now, I don't think that's a big deal because I don't care if the bottom's covered, but if you do, you'll probably need to either find a different product or buy two of these. And you can see that it does plug into the USB port on the television as well. And as advertised, when the TV's on, it's on. When it's off, it's off. And this is what you get once you turn the power strip on. As you can see, it does produce a lot of extra light back here. As an additional point of reference, I just wanted to show you that the TV sits roughly 8.5 inches away from the wall. Alright, so we're back where we originally started, about 11 feet away from the TV, and we'll go ahead and turn it on. Now I want to point out one more time that there's a lot of morning light coming through that big bay window, and it lights the room up rather well. And yet still, the Luminoodle is doing an amazing job of producing backlight for the television, and it cuts through the daylight in the room. To give a different perspective, I went ahead and closed both the blinds and the curtains in the bay window to cut down on the natural light. Now if you compare the last clip to this clip, you'll notice that the image on the TV is starting to have some highlight issues, and I think that's obviously the issue of the camera. But the same effect's being applied to the Luminoodle light with the back of the TV. I don't think what you see on the screen at the moment is actually a true representation of how much light is being put off. I think it's got some blown highlights as well. So for this clip, I'll sit down on the couch as if I was going to actually watch TV. I think the Luminoodle is doing a really good job of cutting through all that darkness that was there because of the two bookcases. I think the backlight being produced right now will be really good for viewing any kind of program or movie. So I thought it was important to include this clip as well. I've opened the curtains back up and I've moved as far away from the TV as I can, which in my living room is 21 feet. And you can see that the Luminoodle is still doing an excellent job of producing backlight for the television even at this distance. And now we reach the part that most people probably care about, and that is how does a Luminoodle perform when it's absolutely dark. And so I'm filming this at midnight, and if you take a look at the TV screen, you can clearly tell that I'm still having issues with blown highlights with the camera, and that's making the light from the Luminoodle brighter than it actually is as well. However, with that said, I think we reached the one major drawback with this light. The Luminoodle is producing a very bright white light. It's bright enough that it's actually filling up some of the room. And I don't think the camera is actually picking it up, but in person you can clearly see that. Now the light isn't so bright that it's too blinding to watch a TV program or a movie, but that's my eyes. I'm not too sure how others would react to it. I have read a couple reviews where people say that it's too bright. It would be nice if it came with a dimmer switch, that way you could adjust it. But for me, this product does its job as claimed. I'm really happy with the purchase. This is what I was looking for to make that difference for my TV. I think that if you buy it, you'll find that it does exactly what you want it to do as well. Hey, I hope you enjoyed watching this review and hope you gained something from it. If so, please leave some kind of comment behind. Thanks a lot and have a great day.